Hi, what up, YouTube? This is No Cap No Filter. I'm your host, Molly G, back at you on another episode of Running With You. And today we got to run about this clip that's making its rounds. It's with Young Miami and Cam Newton, and they basically discussing dating and relationships, per usual. And I guess Cam Newton hit her with the reality of what a men, go through in comparison to what a woman go through. And I guess it kind of hit home for her, and she had a reality check or whatnot. But I haven't watched any part of this, so we're gonna react to it together. Without further ado, let's go ahead on and get straight into it.
You want to know something I learned about men? Because I study men a lot.
What you learn?
I learned that, like, no matter what's going on in life, men focus on themselves.
That's not true. That's not true.
You don't think so?
Okay, if you feel that he's focusing on himself, because I can agree to that. I worry about me because I know who I affect.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm not right, everything that I touch, everything that I'm around is not going to be right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I use the example with, my relationship where she has to be my charging port.
Mm-hmm.
But I never mentioned who I'm the charging port to.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking in a room where a lot of people in some capacity on this side of the thing is impacted off of what I say, what I do,
Mm-hmm.
in a positive way or a negative way. Whether if it's on Funky Friday, whether it's on 4th and 1, whether it's on First Take, whether if it was on any type of endeavor. So when you see me squabbling, like everybody was just like,
Man, you could swabble.
but
I was like, okay, Kim.
no, hold on.
The hell was still on
Look,
there.
it stayed. It was intact. But I have to be selfish. Because if I'm not selfish, I have to be in tune with my emotions. I have to be in tune with my actions. And it inevitably will impact everybody else so that they can be the best versions of themselves.
Well, maybe I should rephrase it. I think that maybe y'all gonna get up and go to work. That's what it is. I think when I say that, it's like get up and go to work. Like,
we're going to get up and go to work.
Yeah. It's like as women, sometimes it's just like, I can't even work. Like, we're scheduled. I'm gonna go tomorrow. A man you gonna see him. He gonna be working out.
Yeah.
He gonna be still like you would never even know. Women is more like emotional. So that's what I meant. Like I had to probably rephrase it.
I love this because society doesn't feel sorry for the man. Society can feel sorry for a woman. And that's not to negate or suppress. Like, there's women that would say, I'm going through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Baby, what you need?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to speak so much life into you and get you up and get you back and get you rocking and rolling with whatever your circumstance is. And your circumstance can be created off of what you did.
Mm-hmm.
As a man, if I'm wallowing in my own sorrow, and if I'm like, man, I don't feel like doing it, society gonna look at you and like, all right, cool. Nigga, you ain't the man. I got 9 kids. You think they care about if I'm feeling good or not?
But that's back to what we were saying earlier. Like, men don't show that vulnerable side. Like, y'all not gonna get online and just everything is all good.
I felt like we had this conversation numerous times, just in different fonts, but we had this conversation numerous times, bro. Women go off emotion, men go off of logic. Women could get, a pass or a pat on the back. Men, you gotta suck it up and chin up, head held high, and push through. Like, I mean, it's a difference between a man and a woman. I mean, that's just the nature, and that's just how the universe is governed. I mean, it is what it is. I think females, they get, privileges, and they get what you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Well, they get certain things in their favor, that could work out for them. And men, we could get certain things in our favor that work out for us, but we just got to understand these things and utilize them to our advantage when need be. Shouts out to Cam. A lot of people give him flack for his show for getting quote unquote, ate up or, cornered and speechless for guests just coming on there and kind of, having a way with him for vocabulary and, talking points. But at the end of the day, the man's show is successful. We keep tuning in. It's being viral. Shout out to Young Miami. She got a hot song out right now, song of the summer. She really needed this. I was just saying to myself, I think she need to get back to Carisha Please, because I think that's more of her lane, which I still think that. But, you know, she got to ride out this wave where she got it, you know. So shout out to both of them with their success. But for the topic they have in hand right now, I do believe that, you know, as a man, you got to get up, and you got a lot of people counting on you. And she said that men are selfish, and she said that men just only think about themselves. I think a lot of people are, you know, they got to put self first, because one of the rules of survival is self-preservation. You got to look out for yourself to see another day. You got to look out for yourself to see another day. And the people that's dependent on you can, you know, be, you know, looked after and sought after. And when it comes to women, I think a woman gonna look out for themselves. The only time a woman probably look out for others is, you know, maybe it's their kids. But when it's a man, I think a man has a whole village depending on how much he has on his plate, you know. But for a woman, you know, they just worry about their career, they worry about their kids. I mean, man, they worry about your career, you got to worry about your kids, you got to worry about your wife, you got to worry about your loved ones and stuff, because they're gonna look towards you for that, you know, help. They're gonna look towards you for that salvation. They're gonna look towards you for everything. And a man has a lot to lose when it comes to his decisions that he's gonna make. You know, towards a woman, they could get. Look at this prime example. Cam Newton ain't really got too much smut on his name, but Young Miami, she's getting praised right now, right after she was just getting drugged for, you know, messing with Diddy and all the allegations that he had, but just sticking beside him, you know, even the allegation that he had towards women, and the women were kind of on Young Miami's head for that. You know, like, how you gonna be a woman's woman and this guy was abusing and doing all this, you know, to women, but you just sticking beside him. Now she got this hit, it's all swept under the rug. People just got amnesia, you know. But I'm gonna go ahead on and continue.
It's not a thing. We would never know.
We got to compartmentalize naturally, because really nobody cares.
That's not true.
That-
You don't show it
It's not
because in your mind it's like they don't care. That's not true. That's what you just told me that earlier.
I give you an example. A girl or a woman comes online and says, "I'm broke. I just lost everything."
Mm-hmm.
She can still find someone that can change that dynamic to some capacity in any type of way, right? If a dude says, "I'm broke, I done lost everything," instantly he lost all his value.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't provide or do nothing for the people that you come in contact with, you're meaningless as a man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what society has trained us to be.
Mm-hmm.
We have to be providers. We have to protect. When something happened with you and your man, y'all cuddled up or whatever situation, and you hear a bam, 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 bam downstairs. If that man says, "Carisha, go downstairs and see what's going on," you got to be on the front line.
Yeah.
If something happens to my son, his mama gonna call me and say, "Hey, this is what happened." It's my job to put a security in her heart to say, when I hang up that phone, she know without a shadow of a doubt, I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Women don't have that same standard, nor are they expected to either. So when you're saying men have to be selfish, that's the reason. When men have to get up and do it and they don't show it, that's the reason. Because nobody ain't gonna feel sorry for us.
And Cam making a good point right now, man. Sometimes you gotta just, you know, make decisions based off of the greater good of the people around you, the village, the squad. I mean, you could look at it when it comes to the military. You know, you might want things to go this way, but the leader or the sergeant or whatever the case may be, he's going to say this got to go this way in order for the greater good of the squad or the platoon. You know, and it might seem selfish at the point at that point, but at the end of the day, if the results get made that everybody is, you know, in well-being of, he made the right call. And when it comes to, oh, they don't care, and, you know, a lot of men go through that. it's a lot of men who's, man, if they not providing for their kids, if they not providing for their girl, they value just feel like hollow. And it's like it's a lot of men who out here who got some success when it comes to their career, but their relationship is hollow. They kids only hit them up when they want something. They girl only hit them up when they want something. So long as the bills are paid, she's going to be there. But the bill's not going to get paid. She's going to up and leave. You just on a timetable at that point, you know. And there's some people who kids only call them, you know, when they want a material thing, but never call them and say, "Hey, Dad, how you doing today?" Just regular conversation. And people have family members like that. Only call when they want something. You know, when they call, they're going to ask for something, but it's never, how you doing today? You know? And I think that's where he mean, well, a lot of people don't show it, you know? And a man can't just be emotional and say, oh man, these people don't, you know, do this and do that, because everybody going to clown them for that. Like you say, chin up, head held high, push through. That's what comes with being a man. And I think right now we just so far gone from what comes with being a man and what comes with being a woman, and the lines are just so blurred. And I think that's what's affecting the dating marketplace, because everything is just so, like, gender roles are just so out of whack. And I think that's why it worked years and years ago.
Looking at Troy, I'm looking at Rich, I'm looking at VJ, I'm looking at all the men that's in here, even on your team. You gotta do something. And if you don't, that's not manlike. Nobody care about you and your feelings, nigga. Man, these lights gonna cut off. When you was back in hair and makeup, when that doggone trigger flash, somebody gotta be responsible. Hey, did we pay for the electricity bill? Mm-hmm. Yes, you gotta figure these things out. And every man knows that feeling, because when your family call on you, they don't care that you got a headache. They honestly don't care that you got a sickness. You the man of this house, and you got to do something about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Cam did that effortlessly, you know, because these conversations are had, these conversations are heard, and it seemed like women just be oblivious when they're, you know, talked about. And she get right back on this podcast and she say, oh, men don't care. And I guarantee you, in the next relationship she get in, all this stuff that Cam said gonna go right out the window, because she's gonna base everything that she's feeling at the moment off her, what she said earlier, her emotions. She ain't gonna care about all this and all that. I need this done. I need this right now. Can you provide me with this right now? And I think social media then exacerbated all of that, you know. I want to know what y'all think down in the comment sections, man. Did Cam, you know, quote unquote, did he eat this time? Like, can Cam get some love this time? You know, because y'all didn't got on him for when he had them other female guests on there, but now that, you know, Young Miami is just coming with some base level rhetoric, he could go ahead on and combat that effortlessly. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed yet, what you're waiting on. Until next time, I'm out.